In the grim darkness of the third millennium, there is only Brother Gray. Trigger warning. Brother Gray uses an AI machine spirit to narrate his presentations. Rest assured, every word comes from the mind of Brother Gray himself.
Unless it's lore, of course. However, if you are of a weak disposition, we recommend you listen to other content.
And with the haters gone, it's time to begin our next presentation.
Greetings, brothers. We start today's presentation with a look at my almost completed Razorback. I have also spent the day magnetizing and painting this 5-man squad of Blood Angels for my new Space Crusade project. These guys are peak 1990s fire, with their huge interchangeable weaponry. Their sergeant is a premonition of the Messiah himself, Brother Cavill. To repair the broken stacks, I have 3D printed these replacements in ABS-like resin. They should sit directly on top of the original exhaust bodies. Next, I used a rubber O-ring and some washers and screwed the turret to the hatch assembly. The O-ring should stop any paint scraping off. The gun assembly is quite heavy, and to stop the vehicle from tipping back, I added an old Terminator body to the front lower chassis. The Emperor will know his name.
Bill! My name's Bill! I can't feel my arms!
Silence, Bill? Anywho, with Bill installed, the Razorback is far more stable.
Oh, I feel sick!
Razorbacks are known to sport the broadest range of weaponry of any Space Marine vehicle. This is perhaps due to their recent incorporation into the Space Marine Armory. As the Razorback is less established than such legendary tanks as the Rhino and the Predator, there are inevitably fewer taboos to be broken through reinterpreting the design. The oldest pattern of Razorback is the Mk I Stronos, a dedicated heavy infantry slayer that combines the firepower of twin-linked plasma guns and a single las cannon. Details of the dire events that married so powerful an armament to so lightly armored a vehicle can now only be speculated upon, as all records from that time have been lost or sealed. Despite its early successes, the Mk I is now an increasingly rare sight through the Imperium. Some records suggest that this could be due to an insurmountable design flaw, namely, that the Razorback's hull simply could not bear the strain of the immense power its armament required. Regardless, the Mk I remains an honored ancestor to the patterns that came after, and it is treated with due reverence by those chapters fortunate enough to still maintain one.
Let's take a peek at what's next for my Blood Angels army. The Death Company have arrived. They look like new and only missing the power packs. Luckily, I have enough spares to cover them, although I seem to be missing one shoulder pad, sadly. I have their chaplain ready to take them into battle, and a death most worthy.
The Death Company is a specialized unit that is unique to the Blood Angels chapter of Space Marines and all their successor chapters. Its members are consumed by a permanent, debilitating psychosis known as the Black Rage, which is an inherent risk for any Astartes who bears the Blood Angels gene seed. Armored in black and marked by the symbolic wounds suffered by their fallen Primarch Sanguinius, the Death Company are a grim foreshadowing of the Blood Angels chapter's final fate. Every warrior in their ranks is a boon on the battlefield, possessed of righteous strength and holy fury. Yet once the storm of war passes, madness and execution are all that await these tormented souls, driven past redemption by the curse in their tainted blood.
Another gift by Brother Mark. If you recall a previous episode, he had gifted me his very own Chaos Renegades and Warriors. He has since found their power packs, which is a relief to me, as they are difficult and expensive to replace. I am looking forward to starting the Chaos Army, because as much as I enjoy the bright colors and neatness of 2nd edition Space Marines, the relaxed color riot of Chaos will be a welcome break.
Brother Gray contemplates which vehicle should be next on the Blood Angels roster.
An original rogue trader, Land Raider. This relic was purchased from the eBays with a considerable nostalgia tax of £83 and 38 pence.
Are you insane?
I am weak, memory bint. It would have been more if it was complete, but it is missing a top hatch and a main weapon.
Are you absolutely insane?
I will be printing these to complete the vehicle, as buying spares would be unviable.
£83 and 38 pence.
It has never been painted, but does have lots of excess amateur glue applied. It will need a lot of hard work to bring it back to glory. But then, that is the fun part of the challenge. Nothing worth doing is easy.
£83 and 38 pence.
Before we get to the fancy Razorback reveal, here's a look at one of my side quests, a 3D Space Crusade Board. I had never owned this game in the 90s, having been smitten with Space Hulk at the time. It's a recent acquirement for my archives. I plan to paint all of it, as it seems most sets are shown unpainted. As I have no historical connection to the game, I am going for a modern aesthetic, using the upgraded board. Although, of course, I will be painting the miniatures in glorious 1990 vision. I purchased the files from the big purple website and will attach them to some sturdy board. The plan is to introduce my gaming group to the crusade when we are between campaigns or a man down on a session. Its scalability between 2 and 4 players make it an ideal candidate over Space Hulk, which is generally 2 players, but I can sometimes have 2 Marine players with a squad each on bigger maps. Another plus over Space Hulk is its more compact design, making it easier to transport, set up, and deploy. Here is a quick glimpse at some of the assorted miniatures you get in the game. It's an eclectic riot of GW designs, including space orcs, snotlings, chaos androids, who are the precursor to the now infamous Necrons. Not the modern-day, let's have personality Necrons, of course. No, the OG mindless killing machine types before they were ruined.
Let's see what antiques I can collect today.
We also have some beautiful Chaos Marines that will also cross over to my 2nd edition army, and an amazing Chaos Dreadnought and swappable weaponry. I may also have the Mission Dreadnought expansion on the way from a late-night eBay's purchase.
Seriously?
I will be giving this project its own time in the spotlight soon enough. For now, it's just a precursor to whet your appetite for things to come. And with that, it's time for today's final presentation. The completed Mark I Stronos pattern, Razorback, for my Angels Sanguine Chapter Space Marines.
Brother Gray extends his gratitude to all who have supported him thus far. Your precious time is the most valued commodity, and for that he is forever grateful. Stay strong out there in the darkness, brothers. You are not alone. Farewell. 83 pounds and 38 pence.
Don't ask about Mission Dreadnought.